Hey class, wanted to make a really quick video of example problem number one. Oh, wait, is this number one? Hang on, let me see which one this is. Just 1 second. I believe this is similar to, yeah, number one. Okay. So here's the example. Zero Calorie Company has 14,000 shares of cumulative preferred stock, 2%. 38 par and 75,000 shares of $145 par common stock. The following amounts were distributed as dividends. Okay, so I did change the numbers from the one that's in the example. Okay, so the first amount, they told us that 22,000 shares. Year two was 5,000 and year three was 102,000. Okay. So I kind of set this up. What we're trying to find out are these amounts down here. And to do that, I've got to figure out a table here. And for me to do this, I'm going to need to take our 14,000 shares, multiply that times that 2% right there. So 0.02, and that amount times our $38 value. That's 38. Okay, so we'll get 100 or 10,640. Okay, but this is how much was distributed. Okay, so the difference, I'm going to subtract that here. So I'll go 22,000 minus 10,640 when you should get 11,360. Okay, now to figure out how much this was, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go this preferred amount divided by 14,000. Okay, that's how I'm getting my percentage. So 76% or 76 cents of that amount is in preferred. Okay, now on the common side, I'm going to take the 11,360 and divide that by this 75,000 shares. Okay, and I should get 0.15. Okay, all right, next one, year two. Notice we only declared dividends of $2,000. Okay, now with that, all we can divvy out to our preferred customers, our preferred holders, is $5,000, which means our common stock shares are going to get zero value. Okay, so now I'm going to go equal 5,000 divided by our $14,000 preferred shares. Okay, we get 36. And down here, we're going to get zero because we didn't have any dividends. Okay, now we do have arrears though. Okay, I'm going to put that because the arrears is going to be our amount, this 10,640, and we only paid 5,000. Okay, so this amount is going to be in arrears right here because remember, when we pay out our 14,000 times 2% times $38 par value, we should get this amount. Now we didn't make that amount, so we're going to have to add it to this year. That's why I put in arrears here. So this is going to be equal to this amount right here, 14,000 times 2% times 38. So I'm going to hit equals this amount plus what they didn't pay or what they didn't recuperate in year two. Okay, so I add those together. Now I take the difference here again. Okay, I'm going to go equal this 102 minus this amount that was paid to preferred stockholders. So the difference is going to be 85,720. Okay, now from there I can go like this. I'm going to equal 16,200 divided by our 14,000 shares. Okay, because that's our preferred stock shares, as it shows right here, 14,000 preferred stock. Same with our common stock, this value right here. So that's going to equal our 85,720 divided by our 75,000 shares. Okay, that's this about right there, because these are our common stock. Okay, so $1.14. Okay, so this is kind of how you would do problem number number one. Okay, so take a look at this, and if you have questions, let me know. All right, but watch out for that arrears right there, that difference in year two, because it's lower. Okay, I'm going to stop